Your financial advisor sat across from you, smiled, and told you that you are on track for retirement. And something in your gut said, "Wait, that does not feel right." You nodded anyway. You signed the papers anyway, because they are the expert, right? But what if the advice you are getting is not actually designed to make you rich? What if it is designed to keep someone else comfortable? Stay with me, because what I am about to share today completely changed how I think about retirement. Welcome back to Alicia Invests, the channel where we talk about real money, real numbers, and real strategies that actually work for real women, building real wealth. I am so glad you are here today because this video, this one right here, is one of the most important ones I have made. We are going to talk about the retirement truths that most financial advisors will never voluntarily sit down and tell you. Not because they are all bad people, but because the system they work inside is simply not built in your favor. So let us get into it. Okay, so picture this. You are in your 30s or your 40s. You have a 401k through your job. You are contributing something every month, and you genuinely believe you are doing the right thing. Maybe you even have a financial advisor who sends you a nice quarterly report with some green arrows pointing up. And on the surface, everything looks fine. But here is the problem. Most people are walking into retirement completely underprepared, not because they were lazy, but because nobody gave them the full picture. The advice was incomplete. And incomplete advice, even when it sounds professional, can cost you decades of wealth. I want you to really hear this today. Point 1, your 401k fees are quietly stealing from you. And this is the part nobody tells you when you first sign up. Your 401k almost always comes with expense ratio fees, and those fees are charged every single year as a percentage of your total balance. Now, 1% sounds tiny, right? But the numbers on this are wild. If you have $200,000 in your retirement account and you are paying a 1% annual fee, that is $2,000 gone every single year. Over 25 years with compound growth, that single fee difference can cost you over $150,000 in lost wealth. $150,000 gone, not to the market, to fees. Write this one down if you can. Log into your 401k account this week and look for the expense ratios on the funds you are invested in. Anything above 0.20% is worth questioning. Most low-cost index funds charge between 0.03 and 0.10%. That difference is your future money staying exactly where it belongs, which is with you. Point 2, diversification does not mean what they say it means. Most people hear diversification and think it means having a mix of stocks and bonds. And your advisor probably nodded and said, yes, exactly. But here is what actually works instead. True diversification in 2026 means thinking beyond just your 401k. It means understanding that a retirement account tied entirely to the stock market is still a single source strategy. I wish I knew this so much earlier. The quietly wealthy women I have studied and researched do something different. They build multiple income streams and multiple asset types. That means a Roth IRA alongside the 401k. That means real estate or REITs. That means taxable brokerage, accounts they can access before age 59 and a half without penalties. Because here is what they do not say. If you retire early or face an emergency, your 401k will charge you a 10% penalty plus income tax for early withdrawal. That is not freedom. That is a trap. The tax conversation your advisor is probably avoiding. Okay, so real talk right here. Traditional 401k contributions lower your taxes today. And your advisor loves telling you that because it feels like a win right now. But what they often skip over is the other side of that deal. Every single dollar you pull out in retirement gets taxed as ordinary income. So if you retire with $1 million in a traditional 401k and you need $60,000 a year to live, you are paying income tax on every single withdrawal for the rest of your life. This is where it gets interesting. A Roth IRA flips that entire equation. You pay taxes now on the money you put in, and then it grows completely tax-free. Every withdrawal in retirement, zero taxes. If you are currently in a lower tax bracket, contributing to a Roth right now is one of the most powerful retirement moves you can make. Most people completely overlook this because the traditional 401k match from their employer feels like free money, and the match is worth taking. But beyond the match, the Roth conversation needs to happen. And most advisors who earn commissions on traditional products are not rushing to have it. Point 4. Social Security is not a retirement plan. I want you to really hear this one. The average Social Security benefit in 2026 is roughly $1,900 per month. That is $22,800 per year. The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment in most mid-size American cities is between $1,400 and $1,800 per month. Do that math and you will see that Social Security alone covers almost nothing beyond basic housing. And yet so many people are mentally counting on it as their retirement safety net. This is what I personally do now, and what I strongly recommend. Remove Social Security completely from your retirement calculations. Build your plan as if it does not exist. If it shows up, amazing. It is bonus income. But building your entire retirement around a government program that experts have been warning about for years is genuinely one of the riskiest financial decisions a person can make. And trust me, this makes a difference in how aggressively you start building your own wealth today. Point 5. Your advisor may have a conflict of interest. And this last one is the one most people feel uncomfortable hearing. Not every financial advisor is a fiduciary. A fiduciary is legally required to act in your best financial interest. But many advisors operate under a suitability standard, which means they only need to recommend something that is suitable for you, not necessarily the best option for you. There is a real difference. Some advisors earn commissions when they sell you specific financial products. This means their income goes up when you buy certain funds, certain insurance products, certain annuities. And here is what actually works instead. Before your next advisor meeting, ask one direct question. Are you a fiduciary and do you earn any commissions on the products you recommend? The answer to that question tells you everything you need to know about whose interests are really being served in that room. Here is the perspective shift I want to leave you with, and this is the most important moment of this entire video. The traditional retirement advice most of us received was designed for a world where people worked 40 years at one company, got a pension, retired at 65, and lived maybe 10 more years. That world is completely gone. You could live 30 years in retirement. You might retire early. You might change careers 5 times. The old advice does not fit the new reality. And the most powerful thing you can do right now is stop waiting for someone in a suit to hand you the full truth and start building your own financial knowledge instead. A woman who understands her own money is a woman nobody can take advantage of, ever. Here's exactly what I want you to do this week. First, log into your 401k and check every expense ratio on every fund you hold. Second, open a Roth IRA if you do not have one already. Fidelity, Vanguard, and Schwab all make this very simple online. Third, ask your current financial advisor directly whether they are a fiduciary. And fourth, calculate what your retirement actually looks like without Social Security in the picture. These 4 steps take less than 2 hours total, and they will give you more clarity than years of just hoping for the best. You deserve the full picture, not the simplified version that keeps you comfortable and keeps someone else profitable. The truth about retirement is that you have to build it intentionally, one informed decision at a time. And the fact that you are here, watching this, asking these questions, means you are already ahead of most people. Keep going. Keep learning. Your future self is counting on the woman you are choosing to be right now. If this video opened your eyes even a little, please subscribe because we cover real money truths on this channel every single day. And next, go watch my video on why maxing your 401k might not always be the right first move. It pairs perfectly with everything we talked about today. See you there.